Hey there, everybody. This is Gwithian. I'm going to go through Companion Battle 2 hard. This is Rinora's fight. Um, this is a quick way to do a two-turn kill on this fight. We're using just the guest Rinora. Take you through the gear real fast. These are free-to-play units, but I am using STMRs and other gear. I'm not sure where the threshold is on how low you can go on this. I decided to just gear them up and see what we could accomplish. But you can see here we're just using high attack. We're gearing for human killer because she's going to be targeting the katana assassin. Then we have Tyro. He's just chaining. That's all he's there for. It doesn't. I mean, honestly, I should probably even have him with magic for I think our strat that we're using. It might be physical, but it really doesn't matter. He's just chaining. Tifa is geared for machine killer. She's only using like 150%. Brave Shift's the exact same thing. She is using the high class dagger. This is of note because it'll help fill up her limit gauge. If you don't have high class dagger, because I know it's an STMR, you just want her to have some LB fill. She hits really hard, so it doesn't. I don't think you have to have an STMR to do this. It's just what I picked. Maybe you can get away with Bomb Spirit or something like that. But again, I was just sort of going all out on this one, just to kind of see what we could pull out. So yeah, that's Tifa. Then we have Zidane. He's also just chaining, and we're using his cooldown for evasion to the party. So it doesn't really matter what he's geared with. Again, here he's just chaining. Mont does matter. He needs passive provoke, and he also needs a lot of defense and hit points. Not as much as before on the old strat. This is far more forgiving on Mont. So just keep that in mind, and then we're back to Fran. So we're going to go through here, and I'll show you what the strat is. I like this one a lot better than the other one. I think you could probably pull it off with free-to-play gear, but I just haven't tried. But the strat is solid, so you can mess around with it. Mont is just going to defend. He doesn't need to do anything else. Tifa is going to Brave Shift and triple limit. She's going to concentration, awakening fighting spirit, and reduce defense, and she's going to do that on the Cobalt arm because she's geared for machine killer, and that's who Tifa's going to be targeting here. And then blue Skybell Fran is going to do Misinduce Frenzy, Fiery Arrows, and Expose, and hit that on the Katana Assassin. Knight of Pluto Zidane is just going to Thief Specialty. That's going to give us our 2 stacks of Mirage. Tyro is just going to pop Sentinel's Grimoire, and it doesn't really matter what else he uses, honestly. We'll just do the increases attack ability that he's got. Where is it? There we go, Warrior Record. So Warrior Record, and Rinora is going to double crew and ready for departure. That's going to boost all our stats by 230%, and all clear ahead. That's going to reduce physical damage by 70% and reduce damage from human type and machine type by 10%. So we'll do that, and there is an attack that comes in here at the very beginning that has one-shot my characters before. Let's see, yeah, that was the one that hit Tyro. It doesn't look like it one-shot, so you do want to make sure you're geared enough to take that hit. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we got our Tifa filled, so we're going to start with her. You might not have her filled, in which case you might want to start with this. I'll do it first just to show you what I do if Tifa's not filled. That's why I added the high class dagger, just to make sure she would fill her LB. So what you're going to do is you're going to 3-target. You're going to archery of the Viera and Soaring Blast twice. And that's going to increase her mod on that ability significantly, so she does like finishing level type damage. And she's going to be chaining with Zidane. We're just going to double because Mont can only double, and we're going to Scoop Art, and then it really doesn't matter which SR ability you use, just use Stardust Ray, Killer, and Beast, probably just because it's human. And so what we're going to do is we're going to chain with these two and finish with Skybell Fran, so on the Katana Assassin. So let's give that a whirl. Get that chain going, and we'll just throw in our finishing damage, and there we go. That one's knocked out. Same thing we're going to do with these two and Cobalt Arm. Tyro is going to do CWA though, because that is what Rinora has. And then we're going to kick these off, and we're going to finish with Tifa. But keep in mind, this isn't going to max out until like 16, I think, the 16th hit. So you want to kind of watch it and finish around then. Tifa's LB is really fast, so you shouldn't have too much trouble doing it. So let's give that a whirl. And we'll finish. And there we go. So that's a turn 2 kill, super easy, super clean. Love that that strat there. Hopefully that'll help some people out. I know I'm using some heavy gear here that isn't accessible to everybody, but you can give the strat a try and see what you can accomplish with it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments and suggestions and everything. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit me up with comments, questions, anything you got. Thanks. Bye.